Jake,
Yeah.
what season is it?
Summer going into fall?
Summer going into fall, the end of summer. The end, some might say, of an era.
Who says that?
I just said it right now. So, we had a jam-packed summer full of jam and lots of trading cards
Yeah.
and new releases and events and experiences across the board. It's been a very busy, a very full season for us.
Yeah, like thinking about it, we did a lot this summer.
What do you think has set this summer apart, looking back, from other years in recent memory?
Well, I mean, I think the biggest thing has been more people are willing to come out and go participate in local game store events and stuff. So, you got more people coming in for the Pokemon events, you got more people coming in for Magic, even Yugi and the Bandai games, we've been getting a good amount of people every single time.
So you think people are finally ready to get back involved in the physical space of their local community?
Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people missed it too. I mean, it's isolating those 2 years, 3 years, however long it was.
And I think what you're pointing at is that a lot of this coincides this year with a lot of the companies that we've seen, like Pokemon especially, Wizards of the Coast as well, really getting back on the organized play horse.
Yeah.
Doing a lot more to incentivize people to get back into shops. Whether with Pokemon, it's having a lot of promos and giveaways and new things to look forward to, like the promo packs for league participation, or the reinstatement of organized play on a higher tier. So, again, looking at Pokemon, things like the League Challenge and League Cup coming back,
Yep.
or just a return to in-store metrics. So, companies looking at how many people come for events, what event participation looks like, as a way to gauge what player engagement is, and to develop more strategies for getting people in moving forward.
Yeah, it's definitely the companies realizing that, our biggest intake, or at least the most amount of events and like people actually playing the game usually happens at LGSs. So we should probably incentivize people to go there and actually make it so that our people who are distributing everything for us feel like we hear them. At least that's what they're trying to do. I mean, there's still a lot of stuff that happened, and it's almost like a blur.
I mean, looking beyond events, looking beyond, I should say, just the organized play aspect of it, what would you think sets this year apart?
I don't know, because in years before, summer was always big, and it just usually we had kids off, so we would be able to host a lot more events and stuff, and we would usually be pretty packed. This just kind of feels like a bit of a return to just normalcy. We were having more and more people show up to events, and it feels kind of like the before times.
In a way, I think it's almost a move into something that we didn't see in the summer as much before. In the sense that if you look at a lot of the big companies that have games that release on a schedule, summer was never a huge release period.
Usually it was around like winter, Christmas time.
So if you look at, I think that if you look at Wizards of the Coast with Magic, for example, fall was always the big release season. Right?
Yeah.
Summer, for the longest time for Magic the Gathering, the main highlight of the year, of the season I should say at least, was the annual core set.
Yeah.
Summer was the quiet period. Summer was the lull before the new standard kicks off.
Yeah.
And now we've seen almost a move in the opposite direction, where summer has multiple major releases, major supplemental releases, taking that spot, then leading into an early fall set, as opposed to, so looking at late August, early September, really late summer even, as opposed to an October release, which is what we used to see.
Yep, that's true.